Welcome. I'm Richard HAASNOOT, the creator of this advanced wisdom series that's part of the Wisdom Inspired Life channel. My goal is to help you live more of a wisdom-inspired life. The definition of wisdom is knowledge of the universal God. A wisdom-inspired life is the best life humans are capable of living. In this series, I share with you quotes from Paramahansa Yogananda, a God-realized enlightened avatar, founder of the Sefl Realization Fellowship, and my beloved guru. A God-realized enlightened avatar is a being who has completed their human journey and graduated from the human kingdom to the spiritual kingdom. Some of the other God-realized enlightened avatars are Krishna, Buddha, Lao Tzu, and Jesus, to name a few. After a quote that I share with you in this episode, I add some additional perspective to deepen your understanding and to significantly increase the practical benefit of this wisdom in your life. So here's the quote. Quote, "Grief is born of ignorance, attachment, and selfish love, because the ordinary man sees only the present frame of existence, this. The universal nature of his true self, capital S, and of all souls is incomprehensible to him, if indeed not untenable. In his time-space capsule of what and who is mine in the known now." There is a lot here, a lot more than it appears. Grief usually comes at a time of passing of a family member or close friend or anyone that we're really close to. Hence the definition of grief, anguishing over the loss. And I'm going to give you two pieces of perspective on this. One is the more advanced wisdom perspective, which says the following. When a human being takes their last breath, they leave their physical body with their astral and causal bodies, leaving their physical body, what you see here, behind. And there is all kinds of literature and examples on near-death experiences. And Dr. Evan Alexander wrote a book, Proof of Heaven, which is one of the better ones. And what happens when you take your last breath and your astral and causal body leaves your physical body behind is that often you will go to the ceiling or a higher point in the room that you're in and look down on your body and go, what's it doing there? What am I doing here? A little bit of disorientation. But the point is that your astral and causal body, which contains your soul, which is something that goes with you from incarnation to incarnation to incarnation, your astral and causal body leaves your physical body behind. If we know that as somebody who is close to somebody who has just died, we can have a different perspective, because there is this sort of cliche statement, they're in a better place. And in almost all situations they are, because if we leave behind a sick or injured body, we no longer experience the sickness and pain that our physical body is experiencing, but our astral and causal bodies are not. Okay? So if we can have that perspective that death is not final, like gone forever, then it brings a whole different dimension to the experience of passing. Now, there's a whole lot more that I could say on this, and I may do that in future episodes on this. But I want to give you some more broad-based perspective on this. Dealing with grief is a highly individual process, and what works for one person may not work for another, so let's understand that. However, there are some perspectives that people have found to be helpful in lessening the pain of grief, and I'm now moving beyond the understanding and perspective that our soul leaves the physical body behind. The first is having acceptance and surrender, acknowledging your feelings of grief and allowing yourself to experience them fully. Accept that grief is a natural response to loss and that it's okay to feel pain. Okay? As the quote said, it may be untenable for you to understand and embrace that the astral and causal body with your soul leave the physical body. That may not be tenable for you, in which case this advice probably can help. The second is to find meaning. Try to find meaning in your loss and explore ways to honor the memory of your loved one. This could involve creating a tribute, participating in a charity event, or carrying on their legacy in some way. Third, you can embrace spirituality. If you're a spiritual or religious person, draw on your beliefs to find comfort and solace during this difficult time. Seek guidance from your faith community or engage in spiritual practices that bring you peace. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to grieve, and it's important to be gentle with yourself as you navigate this challenging process. Well, I hope this has helped you. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon. Thank you very much.